Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Marvel Snap video. What I have for you today is one of my favorite decks. I've been playing this deck a lot without Bast. I finally got Bast, so of course I had to make a deck with Bast. It's super cool, super fun. Probably my favorite deck in like most card games I've ever played. I've played a lot of card games over the years. This is one of my favorite decks I've ever played. It's really fun. Bast is a huge upgrade for this deck, I think. It makes the plays a little bit different, but it's really nice with Bishop. Because with Bast, you can play Mysterio. So the previous version I was playing Collector and Rocket Raccoon. So the two replacements for Rocket Raccoon and Bast, or Rocket Raccoon and Collector, are Mysterio and Bast. Bast with Mysterio makes all of your Mysterio clones 3. So Mysterio becomes 2 energy, 9 power over 3 lanes, which is crazy. Also triggers 3 times with Bishop, which is insane. Very, very good. And then you just have the stuff you played before. Angela's really good with Mysterio. Black Widow's just a pretty good card. That grows your Darkhawk. I don't think you can really play this deck without Darkhawk. You could maybe try switching out Darkhawk for Collector. I would try that. I don't know if that would be any good, but it's really fun. I got Bast, so of course I was going to play this deck. Still just trying to get this hood split finally, but whatever. And that's the deck. I mean, you know, you see me play Bounce a lot at this point, so I won't go too long into this. I probably won't upload another Bounce video for a little bit. But this is the first time I've uploaded a deck with Bounce Bast, so I had to. I had no choice. These videos, the games are awesome. The games are awesome. I'm gonna be honest. I think you're really gonna enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow for another Marvel Snap video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I don't think Sandman's bad, but it's just not my type of deck. Sandman's like fine. Yeah, Bounce. I think that's a very fair statement. Bounce might not be like the actual best deck, like strength-wise, but it's really fun. And you feel like playing it is like super, like awesome. Like playing Bounce feels great. Nerf Rock ASAP. Yeah, seriously. Rock was too good. Rock was actually just too strong. I think I Falcon. Normally you greed the Falcon, but I want to pick up the hood. So I think I just pick it up with Falcon, and then I play a Korg, and I'm just trying to get rid of the hood here. They snap me, which kind of blows my mind. I think it's actually, so I think I do the same line, where I Falcon here, pick up this, and then I Demon here, so I'm plus 12 here. Which I think is really hard for them to beat. Shocker. Okay, so they're Patriot. Man, if they Patriot me, I might lose. It's gonna be really close. It's actually gonna be super duper close. We're gonna be bigger than any Patriot here. I think this is a win. So we Mysterio here, this grows, and then we just go Korg here, this is we're going +4 here, +5. Can I ever beat Patriot in the middle? They go +6. So if I go real Mysterio middle, I add 6 of my own. And then another 2. I beat Patriot middle, right? This is +6 here, plus another 4. So this is +10 here to 15. If they Patriot here, I'm winning. And if they add another card here and then Patriot, it's only +8. And then I just Iceman here. I think I always win this. For sure, I did. I just finally got Hood from Free Shop yesterday, which is awesome. I love Hood so much. Yeah, that was clean. I think we always win that though. I think we we beat a Patriot on the left because their Shocker is 5. They can't both Patriot and Mysterio, or Patriot and Mystique. They can't Blue Marvel, so I think we're always winning this. Why the Sandman Sorcery? I just wanted to test it. I have a lot of people, and I like this. I like this a lot. This is a really nice thing about being a content creator, is like, I get like, you know, like a dozen people who will send me deck lists or tell me that a deck did really good for them, or they'll tell me they get infinite or something like that. Like between the Discord and Twitter and YouTube, I have a lot of people who will like send me deck lists. And I, no joke, had like 15 people tell me that Sandman got them to infinite or that Sandman was really good. And I was like, you know what? I don't believe in Sandman, but I have to try it after hearing that. Easy, I'll get there soon. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'll add it as a redemption. It's a solo you redemption. Like only you can redemption it type of game. Type of gamer thing here. Working 9 to 5. So I might get Cosmo here, which would be cringe. Okay, the Cosmo there, good. I think I don't really like playing Sandman. Sandman isn't my type of deck in the first place. But also something to keep in mind about Sandman that I feel like is very, very important that a lot of people don't really like click is that Sandman is really good against bad decks. And I say that, like, Sandman is good against decks that are not established. Like, Sandman's like a noob crusher deck, or whatever you want to call it. Like, it's good against decks that aren't optimized. It's good against decks that are, like, fringe and off meta. Sandman is fun police, right? Sandman just crushes the fun. Yeah, turn 3 Leech is just an instant win. I agree. I agree big time with that. My Korg. So the rickety bridges just actually don't matter, which is kind of hilarious. I think I just dump left, and then I bounce things up with Beast. So I have Demon in hand. I do want this to get... I want another Demon for next turn, I think. So I think I play this, and then I play the Beast. This picks up all of these. And then these cards are the ones that are getting hit with Bast, which I think is fine. They just pass. So they're doing like She-Hulk Taskmaster or something. Oh, this is pretty good. God, this deck is so cool, man. This deck is actually just the coolest. I don't think they're going to expect me to be able to play for this, but here we are. They have 4 cards in their deck, which isn't anything that crazy. They snap. I feel like that's a Kang snap. That feels like a Kang snap to me. That big time feels like a Kang snap to me, actually. So how Mysterio works, this is going to be 3 power Mysterios. So we're going to be fine in that sense. This really felt like a Kang snap. Then there's +1 Mysterio here, and then plus another 6 here. Yeah, that was just a Kang snap. Time to Bast Angela back to 3. Imagine, dude. Imagine. Bounce is so much fun. Bounce is so much fun. That was a Kang snap like through and through though, right? Like there was just no way it wasn't a Kang snap. Alright, I think we baited them, actually. I think they actually probably got baited by that. Where next turn they go like She-Hulk Taskmaster and we can just Darkhawk them, right? And Darkhawk is 3 plus 8 is 11. So Darkhawk being plus 11 is probably just enough to win. Did we actually just bait them too hard? So I have to play Korg here, but then I can go like Bast Demon, and then this is plus 4 is 8, plus 3 is 11. And then this is 11, plus this is 13, 14, 6, 18. I guess I can just play Angela right, which is probably better. Dude, I read them like a book this game! Like a book! Oh my god! Oh my god! Like a book, chat! Actually, just they oh my god. That is pure disrespect. Like or like hey big fella. I've gotten hey big fella a lot. There's a lot of tall jokes. It's not really a burden. Like I'm not upset about it. You know what I mean? But it's just it's funny. And I don't really it's weird on the internet where people don't know this about me, but like the tall jokes are like the first thing I've ever heard when I've met someone. And on Twitch, it's like, "Oh, he doesn't comb his hair." Is the like running joke between people who are in my chat a lot, which is really funny and I think cool. Like it's pretty hilarious. That tall guy over there, yeah, pretty much. I've had customers, so you know I worked in pharmacy for a while, right? Like patients would just like tap on the glass and just like be like, "Hey, big fella," and like talk to me, which is like pretty funny. A little like it's a little disrespectful, but it's pretty funny. And they're old, so I can't really be like upset at them. But it is pretty hilarious. I want another demon, which is why I'm sequencing like this. And last turn I can go Mysterio, Darkhawk. I think since I have Mysterio and I want to play it last turn, it's pretty tough to play around some other stuff. I think this is fine. Is Win middable ever? How many cards do they have in their deck? They have 5 cards in their deck. So probably not. I guess if I really go hard middle, I could win middle maybe. My bishop is going to be large though. The bishop is going to be very good. I think I play a real bishop here. And then I just like Darkhawk this and Korg. So this is +3 here, +4. And this is beating Taskmaster. Am I beating Taskmaster on the left? They go -5 +9. Yeah, I'm beating Taskmaster there. Because they're going to be at 10, so this is 10. And they don't have priority. Or they have priority, so I can't get Shang-Chi, so this is fine. We're also like really set around Arrow. Let me just reorder for Arrow. Reorder for Arrow like this, and we're fine. Yeah, Red Skull doesn't do it, right? God, chat, this deck is awesome. This is actually just the best. Yo, Wag, I was watching your variety stream last night, by the way. I hope you're still in chat. Wag, what game were you playing? Was that Overcooked? I actually just could not tell what you were playing. Was it Overcooked, or what were you playing? Mysterio is one of the coolest cards in the game. I 100% believe that Elite Hasa. Mysterio is just so much more interesting than, like, the average card. Also, like, now that Mysterio got a huge buff, where your variant is consistent with the Mysterio clones, why would you not play Mysterio, right? Like, now that Mysterio got buffed, and I can see my clones, like, it's just perfect, right? Like, it's what's not to love? Of course, gamer, of course. Anytime, Wag, anytime. I think I risk it on the Bishop here. I think Bishop sticking here is really good where I'm going to play it, even though it might get blown up. Okay, didn't get blown up. Dan hit Mysterio. I think Dan hit Mysterio might be my favorite Dan hit and might be my favorite Mysterio. I'm not positive, but I really, really like it. This dying here doesn't really matter, and I just want to Falcon in the following turn, so I think this is fine. Yeah, he does. He interacts really well with a lot of locations, which is good. Also, Chess Bishop. I just love a lot of the cards in this deck. I mean, Bishop is also just, like, easily one of my favorite cards. I think Bishop is really cool and really interesting, which is great. I'm not getting another Hood, which is pretty sad. I guess I can just play the Hood somewhere else, and hopefully it blows up. I don't get another Demon, though, which is sad, but I think this is still pretty good. Max Skrex Mysterio. Which one's Max Skrex? I love the one where it's, like, purple is great. Honestly, there's a lot. Mysterio has a lot of great variants, which is kind of awesome, because for a long time, they just were, like, terrible. Like, the variants just didn't matter. But Mysterio has a lot of great variants. Oh, dude, the Max Skrex Mysterio is really good. That is really good. The purple one is also great. They played this in the order where they can't Taskmaster now. So Taskmaster is not an option for my opponent anymore. Because of how they sequence this, they can't Taskmaster. Which I think favors me, because these locations are tough for them, right? Like, they have to risk it pretty hard. We are going +4 on the right, so keep in mind we're +4 on the right. I think we just play Darkhawk because it's just bigger. We could Darkhawk middle, and that might not be terrible. We're at 3. We're going to be at 12 from the Darkhawk, so I guess that's not worth it. They have to play really hard into left, which I think is scary for them. So we go +2 here. And then I think it's just Korg Demon here. We go +2 either way. And then they also, like, they can't play Taskmaster. Red Skull doesn't beat us. I think we're fine. Armanzol is interesting. Man, so they barely win. Armanzol. Dude, I don't get... I don't get playing Armanzola in these decks anymore. it's like actually so bad. Like, you're playing Cosmo and Armor, and you're playing Arm and Zola in the same deck. It's like, sure, sometimes you can, like, maybe win with that, but it's so sus. Like, it's actually so sus. Like, if you make Shuri give, like, the next card, like, +5 or something, like, it's not bad, but you can't really do a flat effect for, like, a bunch of cards. So Shuri's actually, like, pretty hard to balance in the dev's defense. A lot of people were upset about the arrow nerf where Shuri was played. That could be interesting. That could be good. I mean, that like, is good. That solves kind of, like, the Cosmo problem, right? Like, where Cosmo is just so good. This is probably rough for me. If they're just Sandman, this is pretty rough for me, but we'll see. They don't have any ramp yet. Alright, they have ramp. This is kind of what I'm talking about, where, like, Sandman's just the biggest fun police deck, where, like, I'm playing a really cool deck that's fun, and they're playing Sandman, but, like, Sandman's really good against my fun deck. So. Like, not really a huge deal, but kind of a bummer. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, so, like, if you make Shuri just, like, a plus a stat amount, I'm sure there's, like, some stupid combo you can do with that. I don't know what it is, but I feel like if I just gave Shuri a plus statted amount, like, just randomly, she would end up being really good in some, like, random-ass deck. I just don't know what deck it would be, right? Like, she would just be, like, situationally really powerful in some random shell, right? Like, that would probably just be what happens. So we're actually beating Dr. Doom if I play Chavez here, which I think is what I'm going to do, because we go +9 here and it beats Dr. Doom. I think I just abandoned Ebony Maw. Yeah, fun police alert. You got some emotes there. That was going. All right. Sandman. Very good Sandman deck. I know we were playing Sandman a little bit ago, but this is what I'm talking about. Sandman loses to, like, you knowing there's Sandman so often. Yeah, there's a lot more Sandman lately. I 100% agree. And I don't know why. Maybe it's just, like, I guess, you know, I think I do know why. Hitting our bishop is terrible, by the way. That's pretty bad for us. But, so, Sandman is really good against decks that aren't established. Like, decks that aren't optimized, Sandman is generally best against. And in a new format, that's kind of what's going on, right? Like, Sandman is kind of just, like, the best it's ever going to be when it's playing against decks that just don't know what they're playing yet, right? Like, when you don't know what you're doing in your deck, like, that's kind of when the card's at its best, right? Versus Sandman, my Nola is never below 25 power. That's pretty funny. Yeah, Galactus probably eats Sandman for lunch, right? They also, like, just some of those decks play wave, and you're just actually super happy if you get waved, right? So if they're Galactus, I want to pick up all of my junk, right? Like, I want to give them the least amount of stats that they increase. Killing my Angela would be pretty bad, but if I pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, I pick up these 4, I don't draw another card, but I can, like, Darkhawk here. So this isn't actually that bad against Galactus, right? Because they're only getting... Their null isn't, like, that big. It's 3 plus 11, so their null is only 14 power, and their Galactus is going to shrink. This is where I get, like, leeched or something weird, but whatever. So I just pass, or what? I think it's just pass. I probably get, like, punished by something, but I think it's just pass. We might beat the Galactus deck, honestly. This is where Negasonic isn't even that good against me, right? Because I just play like a 1-drop. I'm with you though. Negasonic does kind of eat your dreams. So this is best against most of the stuff they do. We'll see. This is where they Negasonic my Korg and I'm happy, right? Destroyer. I think I beat Destroyer. It's very close. I might beat Destroyer. Chat. The Baby Galactus deck. We beat the Baby Galactus deck, chat. Yeah, if you're a casual player and you're playing against the bots, I think what's probably going to end up happening is you're going to probably hit like 70, And then it's probably going to reduce the amount of bots you face after like rank 70 if I had to guess. And then it'll probably be more like average of what you would expect. If I had to guess, that would kind of be my educated guess on that. We haven't drawn a lot of 1-drops, which is very unfortunate. We can go Bast, Black Widow, and set up. I guess this is fine, and then we can Beast or something next turn. Our hand is really bad. Our hand is really, really bad. No buffet is ever hidden from me. I sniffed them out. Me too. I have gotten 2. I have gotten 2 Series 5 cards from the collection level track. I think it's like a 1 in 400 or something. It's pretty low. Yeah, I've actually gotten 2. I'm very lucky. Yeah, streamer privilege, exactly. Streamer privilege. It's I get paid for making content, so the developers throw me a bone. You guys know what I'm saying? They're just like, this streamer man. He makes a bunch of content for us. We'll give him some Series 5 cards. I mean, so I got Galactus, which is a good card, and I got Sauron, and Sauron is pretty bad. So it's like average, you know. It's like fine. I mean, it's still awesome to have it. Don't get me wrong. Also, they played Widow's Bite last, so we're not getting Taskmaster. I think we can win this. They have 5 cards in their deck. I could just say screw the right lane. It might be best to just ignore right. Playing right might be bad. Nice. Dude, we've been beating up the Shuri decks today. I feel like normally this deck is a pretty bad Shuri matchup, but we've been doing really good against the Shuri players today. M'Baku PTSD. I lost to M'Baku like 10 minutes before I started the stream. Like, no joke, 10 minutes before I started the stream. So he was very, very fresh in my mind. M'Baku, I wake up in a cold sweat and I just think about the Baku. Binks has some quality M'Baku shorts. I love that. I love a good Baku. I don't know if Baku's good, but Baku's really funny. Chat, what do we play next? We've been playing this for like 2 hours. Or like an hour and a half. What do I play next? What are we thinking? I think this is a play Chavez game. Sandman? Who is saying to play Sandman? Come on, guys. Come on. Sociopaths are not allowed in the Twitch channel. I was thinking about playing some Mr. Negative. I haven't played Mr. Negative with Bast. I was thinking about Bast Negative. I was thinking about the Dracula Zoo deck. I have the discard deck ready to go. Quake? No Quake. We're not playing Quake. I like this. I like the enthusiasm. Quake though, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm a Quake gamer yet. Don't know if I'm a Quake believer. I think Chavez is probably just better on the right. Chavez will just be more stats on the right. Negative Galactus? I don't know if I'm playing Negative Galactus yet. I think I am going to try Mr. Negative. I haven't played Mr. Negative a lot. So maybe Mr. Negative. I'll show you guys. We'll vote. We'll vote in a second. We'll vote. There will be a grand vote. Cool. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my Marvel Snap video. I'm currently making a Marvel Snap video every day, so if you do enjoy, please consider liking and subscribing. It does help me out a lot. I also stream live at twitch.tv/homeboymaxwell. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you tomorrow for my next video. Have a great day.